We are 1 week closer to the start of the 2016 football season, and this week we're joined by a couple of more Carlinville High School seniors. This time the Ryans, Kleeman and Bowman, and we'll start with Ryan Kleeman. Tell us what positions you play.
I'm playing defensive end this year. I'm coming back from 2 years of not playing due to an injury, but I'm looking forward to playing this year for our team.
We'll talk more about that in just a minute. Ryan Bowman, how about you?
I'm playing right tackle, switching from right guard last year, so I'm moving over a little bit to the right more.
Ryan, you mentioned, or Mr. Kleeman, we mentioned that you talked about your injury. You're coming off 2 years. Tell us a little bit about what that's been like and what it was like being on the sidelines last year.
Well, it's been a road to recovery, I can say that. I came back, I tore it my freshman year. I played JV actually as a freshman. I was pretty happy with that, and I did good all year and tore it the last game of the year. It's kind of sucked, but then I came back my sophomore year, played varsity, and I tore it my first game. So ever since then, I've just been working my, excuse my language, ass off, and been doing the best I can. And it sucked last year watching this, but I'm looking forward to coming back this year.
Ryan Bowman, tell us a little bit about your career so far and how it's gone for you as a Carlinville High School football player.
Well, I'll be honest, last year I probably wasn't supposed to play varsity. Brody Long, everybody knows how he got hurt third game. I was backup. I was happy to be mentored by him, so I'm thinking I could help some younger kids with some skills I learned from him and just keep Carlinville tradition going.
I was going to say, he was a pretty good senior leader last year.
It was.
I mean, no, if Brody sees this, I don't mean this in a mean way, Brody, but I'm glad you got hurt so I could play last year. But hey, yeah, it's all for the ride.
I guess that's sort of like Lou Gehrig, you know? He kind of got his position years ago when somebody else got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right, Ryan Kleeman, tell us about this upcoming season and what kind of expectations you have for the Cavaliers.
The expectation that I have is we're going to win the conference. I don't care if that's 8-1, 9-0. We're going to take it week by week, and we're going to look forward to going deep in the playoffs in the offseason. So my expectations are extremely high, and it sounds like everybody else's are too. I'd like to say, for anybody that has to play us, I believe we are the real deal this year. And right here, everybody's lifting and everything, and we've been working our butts off, so beware.
All right, Ryan, got the trash talking here from Mr. Kleeman. Tell us your thoughts on this upcoming season.
Like Ryan, I'd love to win conference since we haven't been able to the last couple of years with Pana and Greenville, but I feel we have one of the best teams in the conference, maybe in the area. But like you said, everybody's lifting hard, and we believe we can make it extremely deep into the playoffs. We hope we can break that second round curse this year. So I feel we have the team and the people to do it. Coaching staff as well.
We talked last week about the success of your class going back all the way through JFL, and you guys have always been good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I
35-1.
Vandalia, 7th grade, 28-0 at Vandalia.
And that's one of the things. Let's talk a little bit about some of your opponents. I mean, Vandalia in particular is a team that has been, you know,
they've always been
trouble for us.
Yeah.
They've always been trouble. Another one is Pana.
Mm-hmm. Pana. Yeah, Greenville also.
Yeah. So,
not dissing anybody else, but they're probably the best in our conference with us, I would say.
Okay, Ryan Kleeman, who is the opponent that you enjoy playing the most against, or the team that you would most look forward to playing this season?
Who I would... there's been a lot of tension in between us in these past few years, couple weeks, especially, honestly. And I'd love to play North Mac in the playoffs. I feel like that would be a great game to see. It'd be a great game to experience. And whether it's here or whether it's there, I don't care. I just want them to name a field so we can play them.
And certainly with the enrollments being very close, that is obviously a possibility.
Yeah, it could be our spring game right there.
Spring game, yeah.
Darren DeNeve, let's do it. Sign us up.
Ryan Bowman, question for you. The same question. Who's the team that you most look forward to playing?
I mean, that's a hard question, but probably Pana and Vandalia, two teams we lost to in the regular season. We want to get avenge those losses, and just, like Ryan said earlier, take them week by week and just do our best.
Okay, let's get to some other stuff here. Okay. Ryan, and we did this last week. What kind of things do you? I guess first question is, what kind of things do you like to do when you're not playing football?
When I'm not playing football, Number one thing I do is probably lift. I like to fish a lot. I hang out with my girlfriend quite a bit, hang out with my buddies, you know. So I just, you know, I'm small town life, you know. I just do the small things. I live life like a high school kid, stay out of trouble, and just do things I enjoy. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, Ryan Bowman, same question. What kind of things do you like to do off the football field?
I'm pretty deep in Clash Clans on my phone. I'll be honest with that. Oh yeah, man, I'm deep in that. Hang out with the girlfriend. Kind of got to do that.
Yeah.
That's really it. I mean, I'm pretty boring. I like to hang out in town. That's anything.
Along the same lines, of course, now social media is such a big thing. Oh, yeah. What is your favorite form of social media?
Twitter beats everything. You can do Instagram on Twitter.
Instagram
and
Twitter.
Instagram
now,
on Twitter, yeah.
You know, I've grown up the last 8 or 9 years, or not grown up, but you know, I've been around since social media has come around. There was first MySpace, which you guys probably don't even know what that is, but MySpace was the first big thing, and then Facebook. And is Facebook on the decline?
Yeah, it's on the decline.
I heard it's like a grandparents thing.
Like grandparents?
That's where they learn about their
grandkids. The mothers like to talk about it, and I think still, and maybe so. Like to look at the pictures of the kids.
And is that one of the reasons why Twitter and Instagram are appealing? Because there's less parents?
Yeah, boring. I don't know. I will admit though, I do get on Facebook, look at the pictures.
Okay.
His dad takes. I mean, those are. I'm expecting a lot more of those.
And Amy Chisholm.
And Amy.
Thanks, Amy.
Yeah, Amy and Brad do an excellent job of making sure you guys have been photographed since you were like 5th graders by those two. So, all right, Ryan Kleeman, favorite food.
Favorite food, protein shakes.
Protein shakes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan Bowman, can you top protein shakes?
Wow. I don't know. That's pretty tough. You get chocolate protein shakes.
Yeah,
chocolate.
Chocolate's bad for you.
I don't know. Man, that's tough.
I mean, what's your comfort food? I mean, you gotta have
my favorite is French toast and sausage.
Okay.
That's my fallback to food.
Okay.
I'd have to say.
All right. As far as where am I going with this now, guys? As far as we talked about life outside football. I know you mentioned your games. How about you? Are you
my games?
No. He mentioned his. What was it again? It was
Clash Clans.
Clash Clans. Okay.
I play Clash Royale.
What's the status on Pokemon for you two?
Yeah, I would be playing it. I don't have a Gmail though, so I've been trying to make one, but it hasn't worked for me.
So you have to have Gmail to do Pokemon.
Yeah.
I played it for a day, ran around, and I decided I don't like this game. I quit. So I remember we used to play Pokemon back in the day with old-fashioned cards and stuff.
That was my
that was my thing.
Oh man.
Okay, so the new stuff is not. Okay, because last week we talked with.
Yeah, it's alright. My favorite Pokemon, though, if you want to know, is Charizard.
Mine's Lugia. He's legendary.
Or Mewtwo.
Oh, they're pretty. They're
legendaries.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's finish things up by talking about this team in general. I mean, we've talked about potential to be very good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see? And you had a chance to watch this team last year.
Yeah, I did.
What do you see as the big strength for the Carlinville Cavaliers this year?
Big strength. I was told I'm not allowed to talk about our attack this year. So,
well, that's right. We don't want to give away any secrets.
But I feel like we're not going to be one-dimensional as much. So I feel like we're going to have more than one threat, and people are going to have to watch out for that because in the past, we've been working towards this more and more every year, and this is the first year I think you're really, really, really going to see it start kicking in, where we're going to have 2 ways this year, where we're going to have a passing and a running attack.
Yeah.
Okay, and Ryan, some of the same things. Talk a little bit about your thoughts on it.
I'd probably say leadership and professionalism. Like leadership, I think there's 14 seniors, and I feel like probably 11, 12, maybe all of us, we're going to be all playing, and we're all going to be leading. I nothing against the younger classes, but I think we're mostly going to be on the field, so I feel like we're going to
dominated team.
Senior-dominated team. A lot of experience. Yep. And one thing we haven't mentioned is depth.
We got a lot of kids under us, too, and we're thankful for that,
Yeah. So, all right, guys.
One more thing.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Ryan. Ryan Kleeman.
There's one thing that our senior class has been talking about, and that's that number 14. And Tim mentioned, there's 14 seniors, and there's 14 weeks in a season. We want to make it all 14 weeks. That's the goal this year.
All right.
So we want to leave a legacy behind us that people are actually really, really going to remember. So.
Okay. That's Ryan Kleeman. That's Ryan Bowman. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Yep.